Wherever you are, pause for a moment and pray with me. Let's unite our faith. Rise together in God's light. Morning light reaches your window. Another day begins quietly inside. Thoughts wake up before your body. Old concerns return without invitation. Some worries never slept last night. Deadlines wait in silent corners. Messages demand answers and energy. Bills still rest on the table. Responsibilities stretch beyond your strength. Courage feels thinner than expectations. Patience feels shorter than the day. You know what is right. Yet the heart resists obedience. You remember words about loving enemies. Still sharp memories disturb your thoughts. You hear teachings about forgiveness. Still certain wounds refuse to close. There are mornings with heavy silence. There are mornings filled with noise. There are mornings that feel empty. You scroll through shining images. Perfect lives appear on screens. Smiles seem effortless for others. Success appears simple from far. Comparison steals what you still have. Inside you desire a different rhythm. A quieter way of walking. A life shaped by kindness. A heart trained for mercy. A mind anchored in truth. Some instructions of the Gospel Challenge.
Turn the other cheek when attacked.
Bless those who mistreat your trust. Release revenge when anger feels justified. Pray for those who wounded you. Lay up treasures beyond this world. Seek first a kingdom unseen. These words sound beautiful in theory. They feel demanding in real arguments. They stretch your heart in conflicts. They expose pride during misunderstandings. They confront selfishness in your plans. There are days you speak harshly. Later regret burns in your chest. There are moments of secret jealousy. Someone else's blessing feels like loss. You know love does not envy. Still, envy sometimes finds a doorway. On certain nights, sleep does not come. Thoughts replay scenes you regret. You wish responses were gentler. You wish choices were more honest. You wish fear spoke less loudly. In those places of quiet regret, a gentle invitation begins to rise. Not to condemn you as unworthy, but to call you into transformation. Grace is not blind to failure. Grace simply refuses to abandon you. The teacher once washed tired feet. He chose the lowest servant's place. He spoke of greatest being least. He honored hearts more than appearances. He touched those others avoided completely. When pride wants the final word, remember the basin and towel. Remember the choice to kneel. Remember the power within humility. There are relationships under tension. Conversations avoided to keep peace. Truth left unsaid becomes weight. Unresolved pain drains silent energy. You long for healing without conflict. The gospel does not ignore reality. It does not ask you to pretend. It invites courage with tenderness. It calls for truth with love. It protects hearts while speaking honestly. Sometimes you fear not being enough. Not spiritual enough for calling. Not strong enough for responsibilities. Not good enough for God's standard. Yet perfect strength meets imperfect vessels. The message of the cross whispers, you were never asked to carry alone. You were never designed for isolation. Help was always part of the way. When anxiety rises with the morning, notice your breathing for a moment. Notice how air still arrives. Notice how life continues moving, even while answers stay incomplete. You heard words about daily bread, about receiving what is needed today, about not worrying for tomorrow. Still the future knocks at dawn. Still numbers and dates feel heavy. Pause within this sacred morning. Place today's weight before heaven. Name quietly what burdens you. Financial pressures that do not rest. Health concerns waiting for results. Family conflicts draining your joy. Work demands stretching your strength. Confusion about which path to choose. You are not scolded for fear. You are not rejected for doubts. You are invited to bring everything. Even the parts that feel unholy. There was once a story told of a house built on rock. Where do you place real security? The call of the gospel shifts. Rest in a love beyond earning. Recognize where grace quietly guided. Thank the one who never left. Rest knowing tomorrow will hold mercy. Amen. Thank you for praying with us until the end. If this prayer touched your heart, subscribe to the channel. Leave you like. Share it with someone who loves Jesus too. May His peace be with you always.